Hey guys, I'm here with my first YouTube makeup tutorial, and it's going to be over this pink champagne look. It's centered all around pink champagne from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm going to start out with MAC Painterly Paint Pot and rub that all over my eyelids and just get a really good base. It's seriously my favorite eyeshadow primer, and I'm always so sad when I run out. Here I am looking so sad. Next I'm going to start with my Morphe 350 palette. Love this palette, and I'm going to use this cream shade here, and I'm just going to use that to set my base, and I'm applying that all over my lid with the Sigma Soft Focus Shader. It's the E52 brush, and I got this in one of the Sigma holiday kits that they had. I actually won one of the prizes. Next I'm going in with this deeper shade from the same Morphe palette, and I'm going to begin to start a cut crease. And that's just with the Sigma liner brush. I don't know the exact number, but I'll put everything at the bottom so you guys have it. And I'm just going to focus that right in my crease and just really start to cut the crease and kind of wing the shadow out at the edge. Next I'm going in with a fluffier brush, and this is just from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just going to start blending out that cut crease that I laid down with that darker shade from the Morphe palette. This is just going to help soften out the look a little bit so it's not as harsh, but it's still intense and you get that good cut crease look. Next I'm going in with this color from Anastasia, and it's just a medium toned brown. It's a little on the cooler side, and I'm just applying that again to soften out that cut crease and just also make the crease color a little bit deeper. Next I'm going in with one of my favorite shadows from Anastasia. It's Dusty Rose. And I'm just going to smoke the entire eye out with my Sigma tapered blending brush, which is the E40. This is my favorite blending brush. It seriously blends out all my shadows like a dream and makes them look so blown out and so airbrushed and flawless. Then I'm going to go back in and kind of sharpen that cut crease up again. And even though I sharpened it up, I still go ahead and blend it out so it doesn't look super harsh with my tapered blending E35 brush. I also got this from a Sigma kit. Then I'm going in with the star of the show, Pink Champagne from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm just using a flat brush from MAC. I believe it's the 242. I love this brush. It's synthetic, so it just applies sparkly eyeshadows, so pigmented, and gives them almost a foiled look. And this color looks so great on the eye, just right on the center of the lid, underneath that cut crease. And I'm going to go ahead and go in with a pencil brush from Sigma and just clean up that cut crease and get rid of any of the glitter. Then I spray my brush with some Fix Plus from MAC just to give the center of the eye just even more of a foiled look. I love doing this to all my shadows. It makes them look so metallic, and it really gives me the desired effect I'm going for. Then I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes with this Revlon lash curler. And my eyeballs look really freaking creepy when I do this, so I'm sorry in advance to you guys. Just ignore them. I've had to do that. Then I'm going in with Jordana Best Lash Extreme, and it's in black. And I just give my lashes a nice even coating of this just to prepare and give them a good base before I apply some false lashes. I love this mascara, and I actually heard about it from Lauren Curtis. I'm sure all of you watching this know who she is. She's a beauty blogger from Australia, and she's actually who inspired me to start my own channel and who I really started watching when I started watching YouTube tutorials.
till the quiet and the echoes became colder.
Then I'm going in with these Vegas Nay eyelashes, and these are in the style Grand Glamour. And to be completely honest, when I first put these on, I was really intimidated. They are so extreme, but also really pretty at the same time. Also, I'm not gonna lie, I had a really hard time putting them on. They would go on in the middle and then kind of pop up on the corners, and I really had to work at pushing them on both sides and just wiggling them around until I could get them to look how I wanted them to. I had to cut out so much video footage here because it was so ridiculous and my camera kept picking up the mirror and not really me. Then I'm going in with the Makeup Forever primer in step 1. Sorry, I couldn't really get it to focus on the camera there. But I'm just going to apply that all over my face, and I really like this primer. It's really smoothing, but I found that I lately can't use it that well. I've been using a lot of skincare products with vitamin C, and it makes it come off in little, like, pebbles almost. Then I go in with my favorite foundation from Chanel. It's the Perfection Lumiere Velvet, and I use 30 Beige. That's my color when I have any sort of fake tan. And I still had a little bit left over. As you can see, and I'm sure people will comment on this, my hands look a little scary. I accidentally went a little bit overboard with the color this time on my hands. So just beware, this stuff does stick to your hands pretty easily. It's Loving Tan in Ultra Dark. It's my favorite self-tanner. Now I'm going to go in with my favorite concealers, and these are from Maybelline. They're actually the Fit Me concealers, and I use the one in light and also fair. I kind of mix both of them, and I love these concealers. From being from the drugstore, they're actually really nice. They go on really smooth, they make my skin look airbrushed, and they're not too much coverage, but they're also not sheer either. They're seriously perfect for highlighting as well. And I've been blending all of this out with my version of a beauty blender. It's actually a sponge from Real Techniques, and I really like it because this end of it is flat, so it can get up in those creases underneath your eyes and just really buff out the concealer really nice. And I also like it for foundation too. Then I'm going in with a cream bronzer from GloMinerals, and I actually surprisingly really like this stuff. I was not very sure because cream bronzers sometimes go on a little too dark and orange for me, but this one gives a really nice warm brown shade without being too warm for my skin tone. And I just apply it underneath my cheekbones, on the sides of my nose, and then a little bit around the forehead and temple area as well. And I blend it out with this broken e.l.f. duo fiber brush, I believe. I mean, it was $1, so the ferrule kind of detached from the handle, and now I'm left with just the top part of the brush, but hey, it still works pretty well. Now I'm applying my favorite setting powder, which is the Mercier translucent powder, and I just like to bake along that contour so it's not too harsh and it doesn't look like it's coming down too far onto my jawline, and it also just gives me a really structured, really strong contour. And then I just put it underneath my eyes and anywhere else where I applied the concealer or I want to do a little bit extra highlighting. Now I'm going in with one of my favorite blushes from MAC. It's a nice pinky plum shade, and again, the name is slipping me, but like I said, I'll list everything below so you guys have it. And I apply that with just another Sigma Duo Fiber brush. Then I'm going to go underneath the eyes with the colors I used in the Crease, those dark ones from the Morphe palette, with just a pencil brush, and just kind of smoke out the lower lash line just to give it more color and more dimension. Now I'm going to go in with my Anastasia brow pomade, and this is in the shade Caramel. and I'm just going to fill in my brows. And I also use a MAC flat eyeliner brush, I believe is what it was used for when I originally bought it, but I actually really like it for brows, and I've had this thing probably since 7th grade when I was still doing navy blue eyeliner.
Following our hearts, we are breaking free. It's just you and me. We might fall apart. Now we're running away with our hearts. Can we break free?
I'm finally going to highlight my brow bone and inner corner with Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow in 10K. I really like this highlighter. It's pretty gold, but it's just so pigmented and it really reflects the light beautifully. It gives you the highest looking arch and just a really, really defined inner corner. Then I'm going to go ahead and apply mascara to my lower lashes. I'm using the same Jordana Lash Extreme Mascara, and I just really like to make them look thick and long and black. Don't worry, I threw some nice poses in there for you guys. Just kidding. I was being a dork. I'm going to go in and apply my highlighter, and I'm using Champagne Pop by Becca, and I'm using another GloMinerals brush. This is a fan brush from them, and I was kind of skeptical about it, but it just really diffuses the color nicely on the cheeks, so that's why I like this brush. And I'm really sorry about the end here. It got cut off when I was filming, my camera battery died, but I go ahead and apply MAC Soar lip liner all over my lips, and then I put GloMinerals crayon over it, and I believe the color is Chiffon, and the only thing I didn't get on camera was me putting on a lip gloss also from GloMinerals, and that one's called Pueblo. But I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching my video, and if you like it, please subscribe and comment, let me know what you want to see in my next one. Thanks so much for watching again.